All right, I'm done procrastinating. So let's get into it. What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Domuto. We're back with another video. Today we're watching a video about MajorDragon. What if Goku turned Ultra Instinct early? Like 30 minutes left, so we probably finished this today. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to it, man.
With Vegeta training with Whis, as during that time, Frieza was revived the same. Because remember, Goku and Vegeta are both training with Whis, and remember, Goku is training with Whis only for his Ultra Instinct. He obviously had to learn God Ki first and how to control it, same with Vegeta. But Vegeta's doing his own thing that Whis is training with, but Whis is mainly training Goku for his Ultra Instinct, and Vegeta's following his own path. So most of the events of the Frieza saga would go relatively the same, other than a few key points. Frieza would still show up after a couple months of training, I believe it's 3, and he would still fight the Z Fighters first, aka thousands of his soldiers fighting, but this time it would actually end a lot quicker because remember, Gohan is not a slouch as Dragon Ball Super did it. Gohan has been training a lot and he's been prepared for this. So long story short, he actually would fight Frieza. And he would actually fight Frieza up until his final form. Remember, Gohan has been training still. Even though Videl is pregnant and she has Pan, Gohan has still been training hard through the motivation of his father. So Gohan, yes, is a hero still. He's not a loser, dork-looking tracksuit guy that we all know and love.
Take a nigga out.
So he does fight Final Form Frieza. And they're actually pretty even. Because remember, Gohan in Dragon Ball Super, within a year, was able to fight on par with Super Saiyan Blue Goku.
True.
I'm going to nerf Gohan's potential a little bit right here, because he's not training as intense as he was with Piccolo. He's just training a little bit intense just to, keep himself going and to also keep his power around the same.
Yeah.
And also the fact that he can also use Mystic. So yes, Gohan was able to actually match Frieza and put up a really, really good fight. And it also gave him enough time for Goku and Vegeta to teleport all the way back to Earth from Beerus.
Why they do that? Like, it would have been so much. Even if I would have took instead of him getting one punched in Frieza's first form. Let's say a Gohan that trained a little bit that turned Mystic, just to the final form. I would have accepted that. Okay, he wasn't okay. Gohan hasn't been keeping up training that much. And Frieza had been training hard, so I would have took that. I would have took that easily. But make it the first form? That shit was crazy.
Beerus' planet, yes, Whis and Beerus have still came along, but they're taking their own pathway, as you may know that.
Boy, Gohan irrelevant. That shit was crazy.
Influenced them to come with their massive strawberry ice cream sundae, as many of y'all remember. But now, Goku and Frieza would obviously fight first, as Frieza wants to anyway. He has a bone to pick with Goku, so the match would begin. Now, as many of you may know, Goku is actually in base a little bit stronger than the original, but not too much to make a massive difference. Same with Vegeta's a little bit stronger as well. So most of the fighting would be the exact same, with base Goku having a small upper hand against Frieza, and then they would finally be finished and they would put all their cards on the table, done with their warm-up fight. They want to show themselves at their full power.
Turn up then.
And of course, Goku would go first and he would activate Super Saiyan God. Now, a lot of you guys may be wondering, why is he not using Super Saiyan Blue? Well, the reason why is because Goku has not been training solely for that power along with Vegeta. He's been focusing on his Ultra Instinct element power, way more. The only thing he was able to learn is God Ki, so him and Vegeta both can use Super Saiyan God. And yes, Vegeta does have Super Saiyan Blue as well, so Vegeta is the only one that actually has the Super Saiyan Blue power currently, because Ultra Instinct.
They made Golden Frieza way too strong when he first came back.
The reason why he
should have not been well in the anime. He
is
should have been blue
because
level.
Ultra Instinct still uses up a lot of stamina, so he has to use it wisely in a fight. So
the movie,
Super Saiyan God Goku and Golden Frieza would begin their battle.
Red level,
and the fight would be pretty one-sided, very similar to Super Saiyan Blue Goku versus Frieza, as Frieza was too powerful. So much so that I do believe that Vegeta would still then run in and have his turn. Him versus Frieza, for all the Vegeta fans out there who does like Vegeta, you're going to be happy because Vegeta does take the win over Frieza. But this time, right before Vegeta's about to finish Frieza with a Big Bang attack, Frieza is going to blow up the Earth. As remember, Frieza does have a stamina issue, while Vegeta's actually stronger than before, and he's perfectly fine. And he's already tired from fighting a Super Saiyan God Goku, so Vegeta has the easy win. But remember, Vegeta dropped his guard because he thought that Frieza was dead. But right before Frieza was going to blow up the planet, very similar, Goku
they gotta let Vegeta beat Black Frieza.
Because Goku knows that Frieza was going to do something like that. He had enough reaction time to get there just in time, with the boost of the Ultra Instinct also reacting on his natural instinct, making him faster and everything, as everybody may know. So Goku would then throw Frieza in the air and shoot a final Kamehameha. No, that's a joke, guys. That's Vegeta's move. He would throw a Kamehameha wave and completely obliterate Frieza. And then the fight would be done. Now, peace would finally be restored, as I do think it'll be a pretty comical scene of Vegeta mad that Goku just like stole his win. But I do believe that after Goku explained what happened, Vegeta, he wouldn't admit it, but he knows that if it wasn't for Goku, the planet would have been destroyed. So, peace was finally brought back to Earth for now. Now, as Goku and Vegeta were back on Beerus' planet training, Champa and Vados appear to, I would per se, challenge Beerus in a way. Because you know how those Beerus and Champa is together. It instantly turns into either them fighting or them having an argument.
Right.
His way better food. But of course, Beerus wins by showing him the super ramen that Champa ate. Long story short, most of the events happen the exact same of the Universe 6 versus Universe 7 tournament arc. Most of it happens the exact same. With Goku fighting Batamo to Piccolo, Gohan would not be in there because Gohan is too busy being with Videl, as he's taking his fatherhood pretty seriously.
Yeah, the meeting.
Unlike Goku and Vegeta. But he is still keeping his training up, so he's not slouching off. But he has to focus on Videl and his studies as a man, which is respectable. I would have liked if Gohan would have followed that route. You know, like, he could have been himself now, but he kept the training up. But back to the what if. Most of the events would happen all the way up until Vegeta would fight Hit for the first time. Vegeta this time would actually fare a little bit better against Hit and take more of his attacks because Vegeta is stronger than before, than the original Vegeta. But Hit's time skip ability is way too much for Vegeta, and Vegeta would have an extremely difficult time. But Vegeta has a trump card up his sleeve, as Vegeta now would charge his aura up and burst into Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, which is one of my favorite forms.
Evolution?
Vegeta would absolutely dominate Hit the
Already?
entire time. Because remember, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution was stated to rival Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20. And Goku and Vegeta were relatively around the same power level in base Super Saiyan Blue. That would mean that Super Saiyan Blue Evolution is at least lowballing at 20 times of Super Saiyan Blue. And if you guys remember, Goku from his Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10, that's a mouthful, or Blue Kaioken times 10, when he fought Hit, they were pretty much dead even, with Goku overpowering Hit time and time. So add more of that, then Vegeta would easily defeat Hit in time, because Vegeta's not fighting
kind of quick,
to
ain't
just
it?
fight. He's fighting to win at that point. Vegeta's a lot more serious than Goku. He would knock out Hit. And the same thing would happen along with Beerus giving Champa the Earth, which Champa's planet was destroyed through war and other things like that. He does want to meet Cabba's species, aka the Universe 6 Saiyans, and King Sadala and his planet. So we'll keep that in mind. So most of the events would happen relatively the same, just Vegeta would have the win. And Goku would be kind of bored because he didn't really go in the fight as much. But, I mean, if let's say that I did change the what if and I threw Goku in there, the fight would be a lot more quicker with Ultra Instinct. But now, in the future Trunks was running for his life after, in Super Saiyan 2, after watching his whole planet in ruin.
Oh, shit.
There was a being with red eyes destroying everything in his path as Trunks
Nah,
tried
but
fighting this
Zamasu wouldn't
being,
be able to turn
but to no avail.
Ultra Instinct, though.
But then, as the smoke finally cleared, he revealed himself to be Vegeta Black.
Vegeta Black. Okay, what I'm
And
saying.
he wanted to exterminate all
Enjoy the video.
Saiyans. Our story last took off with Trunks escaping in the time machine from Vegeta Black. just in time as he would land, and after waking up, he would seek help from once more of the Z Fighters. But remember, shortly afterward, Vegeta Black would appear from a time portal with the help of his time ring, and he would have everybody shocked as it's Vegeta. But we all know how Vegeta would feel seeing how somebody dare has his own body. You thought that he was mad that Goku Black had Goku's body? Imagine if it was his body. Now, Vegeta would be the one who was the most angry, and he would say, "How dare he steal my body?" with pure Saiyan rage as per usual. He would go fight Vegeta Black on his own using Super Saiyan 2, and the fight would go pretty much the same,
Right.
just like Goku had with Goku Black in the original show. As then Vegeta Black was forced back into the future timeline because the time ring activated. Now, they would do light training, as most of the events would pretty much happen the same. Goku goes with Whis and Beerus, and the same happens in the end with Zamasu being kind of, as you all know, being Hakkai'd, but first Goku having a little match with him using Super Saiyan 2, so all that happens the exact same as before. So yes, Zamasu still gets completely erased as we per se. But now, what would happen next is, remember, the arc is very confusing. It's pretty poorly written story-wise with how they did the time stuff. So, excuse me if I do mess some things up. Back to the what if. Now remember, the three would finally go to the future after the time machine was ready to go. Now, the fight with Vegeta Black, and this is where the events would change a lot. Vegeta would fight him on one-on-one first, of course. Goku would understand that. And I mean, even if so, Vegeta would fight Goku so he can fight himself. As many of y'all know, Vegeta is not gonna let somebody use his body. Even thinking about it infuriates him more than anything else has ever infuriated him. But now, Vegeta would then fight, and he would turn Super Saiyan Blue shortly afterwards, and fight Vegeta Black. But remember, after a short scuffle and getting injured, Vegeta Black, it's a hard word to say, Vegeta Black would laugh and showcase a new power that he unlocked, thanks to Vegeta. As he does commend Vegeta's amazing body and his power. He would then turn Super Saiyan Rose, and he would give Vegeta a really hard fight. He would have the edge. Now, remember, Zamasu does appear as well, which he was immortal thanks to the Super Dragon Balls, which would only cause issues, but with Goku and Trunks fighting him together, they would handle him no issue. But now, Vegeta was having a hard time handling Vegeta Black. Rose Vegeta Black, if you wish. Now, he would tell Vegeta how he did it and how he got his body, as Vegeta was slammed against the wall, similar to how Goku was. Now, as Zamasu, he switched his body and Trunks, to Vegeta's
Bulla.
body right around the early days of when he got Super Saiyan Blue. So around the Golden
Oh wait,
Frieza
Bulla wasn't
time.
born yet.
And he killed his family during that time and went to Trunks' future, and this would make Vegeta snap. Not only does he have his body and is abusing his Saiyan royal blood, but he killed his Bulma and Trunks. This is the angriest we would ever see Vegeta ever become. I mean, you thought that Goku was angry? I think that Vegeta would be like the next level. I mean, he would be 100 times more angrier than Beerus slapping Bulma. And even more angry and more powerful than he was at the Tournament of Power.
No way.
Now, in his most angry state ever, he would then turn Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. He would go crazy and go full power mode, even having the rage boost on top of that, and he would completely dominate Goku Black, and he would nearly kill him. I said Goku Black, Vegeta Black. And he would punch a hole right through his body. But before he could die, Zamasu and Vegeta Black would fuse. Having the earrings as well, all he has to do is Zamasu just has to take the one earring off. Just in time. And then they would still become merged Zamasu, looking pretty much the same. And they would knock Vegeta and Trunks down as they would now throw a supernova type attack. Goku would suddenly appear in Ultra Instinct, destroying it with a toy. It was nothing to him. But now, Zamasu does use his full power during Goku, and they would be on fair terms. The fight would be very similar if anybody in here, post comments down below if y'all have watched the manga fight, which is one of my favorite Dragon Ball Z fights, about perfected Super Saiyan Blue Goku versus merged Zamasu in the manga. The fight would go pretty much like that, to where they're almost pretty much even, but Goku having the slight edge, and they're really just going like back and forth at it, which is how Dragon Ball Z should go. Take note, Super. But that's pretty much how the fight would go, and it would be an epic battle. But Zamasu would have more trouble because Goku is using self-movement. So it would definitely be a very interesting fight. Now, Zamasu was falling apart. As remember, the same effects still happen in Supers where he grows in size, his arm is bigger and purple, melted.
Right.
Almost out of his body, his face was half melted. As remember, Goku Vegeta Black is not immortal. He's a mortal being, and he did not wish for immortality, while Zamasu has it. So you only have one half immortality, so you know what happens. Very similar to the show. Now, Zamasu, even more powerful than before, but something was happening with Goku. He was oddly gaining a lot of heat. As Supreme Kai and Gowasu was watching the fight, they would call this out and say he's retaining a lot of heat and something's happening to him. He's starting to use the perfected Ultra Instinct technique. And he's starting to master the power to be able to use offense and defense at the same time.
Oh, shit.
Because remember, Goku was mainly just using the defense side, as his offense side was not as strong as it should be because of Autonomous Ultra Instinct. So Zamasu would fire a full power supernova type attack, and it would explode as Goku would suddenly appear behind him with the ball in his hand, and he flicked it away into nothingness as he was now in mastered Ultra Instinct. Very similar to what he did to Jiren. Now, he would absolutely dominate Zamasu.
He would definitely
with
would.
ease, as then he would then use a move that he also used in the manga as well, the destruction move, the Hakai, turning him to dust. Now, yes, it's a fake Hakai. If people who does not understand read the manga with the merged Zamasu versus Goku fight, and he used a type of Hakai, even though it is not God of Destruction energy, it's still a Hakai, and it was destroying him because Goku was strong enough to be able to do it. So yes, it's a real thing, so don't attack me in the comments about that. But now, remember, Zamasu would then fade away. But now Goku would finally succumb to the Master Ultra Instinct side effects, exploding purple, electricity everywhere, and he would turn base form with no energy. But the effects are not as bad because he's not doing it within an hour, and his body is actually more used to the Ultra Instinct ability, as he's had it for years and years and years, almost a decade. So that's the reason why he would not have the horrible explosion side effect as bad as he did, but he would still be in base form with no energy left. So it's pretty much without the major suffering part. So Zamasu would then appear in the sky and all over the universe. He pretty much would be a part of the universe now. Now the same would happen with Zeno appearing with the button that Goku had, and he would press the button, Zeno appears, future Zeno of that timeline, and he would obviously point at the sky and say, Zeno, there's a bad guy up there, he's nasty and he's doing bad stuff. And Zeno would just say, alright, I mean, I could just destroy him. Nah, I'm gonna destroy the whole universe, forget that. As Zeno flows up in the air, his arms turn white color, and boom, universe is gone. But luckily, all of them made it just in time, and they actually returned to get future Zeno, because Goku promised Zeno that I forgot to state in my what if before, because Goku still met Zeno, and I forgot to put that in there, which is my apologies. Yes, Goku still met Zeno, and they're still best friends. All of that events are still the exact same. And Goku
only
to
Goku
get
can be best friends with the fucking
and it was mainly going to be Goku, but Goku doesn't have time to play with, you know, the god of everything for eternity. So why not get the next best person? Get himself. So that's exactly what he did. So it's Zeno-chan and Zen-chan, I believe it is, and he would give a new friend. So Trunks would then say his final farewells, and he would then go to a copy timeline and live there in peace. It was finally brought to Earth, and all the timelines were good too, until Goku had an idea that he promised and remembered.
Let's get into it. Our what if last ended with Goku and Vegeta and Trunks defeating Zamasu, as the current event,
the last part,
all the way up to the Tournament of Power, would be set up the exact same way. Yes, Frieza and Android 17 are still in the Tournament of Power, so that has not changed at all. And also, how they got the members is happening the exact same way. So, but this time, though, for the Tournament of Power, the Z Fighters are built different. They're all stronger than before. So let's cut to the best fights. Goku would land seeing Jiren, as the same would happen all the way up until Super Saiyan Blue, which Jiren would not be having that much issue, and Goku would even try Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20, still no use. As, yes, in the background, Vegeta was also fighting Toppo in Super Saiyan Blue. Not evolution yet, this is before Toppo transformed. So not yet, this is just a little squabble that they were doing. So then Goku would then showcase his Ultra Instinct Omen and he would fight Jiren. But now, Jiren was using a good amount of power, but this time, we don't know, but now that Jairus will, Jiren is a lot more powerful in this What If than before, and the reason why is simply because all the Gods of Destruction have known about Goku using Ultra Instinct, and I do believe that Belmod would tell Jiren about it, and I do believe that Jiren would honestly train harder because he knows that there's an opponent that could match his power. So, and it's also a What If, so you know, you don't want Goku to heal through Jiren very quickly, as that would suck. So, yes, Jiren is a little bit stronger than before. So, Goku would then be forced to use his Master Ultra Instinct, and Jiren would use his full power. No, he would not be using limit-breaking power, not yet. And he would put up a really good fight, but Goku would be having the edge in the battle. But, as many of you may know, his Master Ultra Instinct still has that stamina issue, and he runs out of time. So his form would run out, and he would turn to base with little energy. As Jiren would keep blast him away, but having vast respect for him. As Frieza, yes, he would still save Goku and give him energy. That all happens the same. And most of the fighting between Kale and Khalifa would happen the exact same. All the way up until they do the fusion, and Goku would auto go Ultra Instinct because he built up enough energy. And he would defeat them a lot faster. I mean, Kefla is powerful, but with the more powered up Goku that automatically has Ultra Instinct, it's stronger than before, they wouldn't really last a chance. So,
that is true.
to Kale and Khalifa, but you're out. The fight between Jiren and Hit would still happen. Hit would lose worse than before because Jiren's way stronger and he's not playing around. So that wouldn't change. Probably most of the fighting would go the same way, probably just a bit faster. So we are going to cut to where the main people are left. Is Vegeta, Goku, Frieza, Android 17, Jiren, and Toppo. Now Frieza would fight Toppo alongside Android 17, and then Toppo would go into his God of Destruction form, being almost defeated. And as you all may know, what has come next is Frieza looking like he was about to be killed. So Frieza, the same fight happens. He has no chance against God of Destruction Toppo. Vegeta would go into his Super Saiyan Blue evolution and fight Toppo. But this Vegeta is stronger than before. He doesn't need to self-destruct like before. As Toppo would be knocked out of the ring, I would assume that Vegeta would probably use a full power Final Flash, like how he did against Jiren, and I do think that would be enough against Toppo, especially since that Vegeta is far stronger than he was before, and he's more tuned to his Super Saiyan Blue evolution power. So it'll kind of be like a really cool beam struggle, and then he'll be motivated by his family and all that stuff to overpower Toppo. So that will all remain the same. So now, we are now with Goku, Vegeta, and Android 17. Frieza's still knocked out cold, so he's not going to be going anywhere for a little bit. So Android 17 will be providing support, but it's mainly Goku and Vegeta who will be fighting Jiren. Goku's in Super Saiyan Blue, and Vegeta is in Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, because Goku still has little to no stamina left, so, you know, he's got to kind of build that back up. So, sadly for Vegeta, the same would happen. He would do better than before, a lot better, because this is a way stronger Vegeta, and he has more energy. But Jiren is a lot more powerful in this series, and Vegeta does not have a chance in Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. So, sorry Vegeta. But this time around, though, the energy that he would be giving Goku would be a lot more, since he does not have little to no energy like before. Goku actually has a lot more energy to go off of. So it's not as weak as he was before. So Goku would finally go into Master Ultra Instinct, getting enough power from Vegeta to do so for the final battle against Jiren. And it would not last again. Jiren would then show his full power again, but Goku is weaker this time around in his Ultra Instinct. Not to mention, his stamina is so low, not much he can really do. But it would be a really, really, really close battle. But sadly, Goku would then lose his Ultra Instinct ability, and Jiren would have him on the ropes, cornered, and he was about to knock him off the ring. As Goku in base form would be standing there, he would then be pushed past his limit. And then his hair would rise up and turn silver, and a strange aura will appear as Goku has unlocked True Ultra Instinct, or short, True Instinct. As you see in the manga, we stated Goku was only using 1% of Ultra Instinct's full power and ability. Goku having this power for so many years and training, and his body's adapted to it so much, and being pushed this far by an even stronger Jiren in Max Ultra Instinct broke his wall. Goku was able to learn to use 100% of this ability, making it True Ultra Instinct. As Whis and all the other angels would watch in utter shock as a mortal could truly use his power to the fullest. Same with even the Grand Priest is so surprised. Now, in power-wise, in terms of power scaling, Goku is almost as powerful as an angel. That's how powerful he's become. But is he as strong as an angel? No, not there yet, but he could give Whis a little bit of a run for his money. But he would not be able to defeat Whis or the other angels yet. But he's right there, so he can definitely go toe-to-toe with them and definitely fight them and actually land hits and hurt them. But he can probably not defeat them yet. But that's a massive jump from being as stronger than Gods of Destruction instantly to an angel. So, yes, Goku can easily fight the Gods of Destruction now.
That's getting crazy.
I wouldn't say easily, but he can fight them all now without too much of a hassle now, especially in this form. In this form,
has
perfect self-movement and perfect defense and offense ability, just like the angels. So Goku doesn't even need to, it's not like he's messing up in it or anything like that. This is the true state, and also this is almost like his natural base state in terms of energy draining. He does not drain any energy, no stamina, no nothing. So he does not need any of that. Goku's very powerful. So we all know what's going to happen. He would easily start slapping around Jiren like he's a toy. Jiren would then use his limit-breaking power, which would give him a stronger fight, but in the end, Goku wouldn't really be trying. He knows that there's a time limit. He would gut Jiren so hard and knock him right out of the ring, and the fight was over. So most of the events would happen the same. Zeno would fly down. Android 17 is alive. He did try to, blow himself up against Jiren. Didn't work. Frieza's alive. He's just injured over there. And yeah, Goku won. So Zeno, obviously the king of everything, would fly down, super happy. Goku would flail him around a little bit. And yeah, pretty much the Grand Priest says you can wish for anything. Goku would wish for all the universes back, and peace was brought back again. Now, to cut things short, the Moro arc would end very quickly. If Goku was as powerful as he was, versus Moro, Master Ultra Instinct Goku could defeat Moro, who was younger and was fused. And also, he also absorbed Miras's power, which in the end really beat him. But this Goku is so powerful, he's angel level easily at power. He would easily defeat Moro. Probably a little bit of a battle, but he would probably beat Moro. And yes, we're not going to forget about Broly. You all know how that's going to go. Either Vegeta's going to go Blue Evolution, which I do think would give Super Saiyan Broly a hard time. Not full power Super Saiyan. I think Vegeta will lose. But I think that Goku can just go True Ultra Instinct again. Or they do Fusion. If you want to add in that, like, Goku can't access the form or something. But either way, they're going to win the same. And the Granola arc isn't done yet. So we don't really know how powerful Gas truly is yet. We don't know. We have seen how powerful Granola is. But I'm just going to throw a bone and say that Goku, being almost as powerful as an angel, will probably beat Gas the same exact way.
Well, it sounded like he was done. So, yeah, it was a cool little story, man. It was a cool little story altogether, man. I love watching these what if. Sorry if I was dozing off at the end. I was tired, man. I'm tired. But anyway, man, you got any other story you want me to react to? What if Dragon Ball story? Let me know the creator and the title of the video, and I'll react to it, man. Fuck it, man. Anyway, you like my reaction? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.